Hey all, and welcome back to the HFC playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We're going to be finishing off the final two Ascension quests of the game here, well, of our playthrough. Anyway, as I said, we're tackling all the consoles that we can before we head on into the depths of Origin. So let's start things off here with Ashira's Ascension quest, and we are here on the old Kana battlefield to do just that.
Yes, we were here in the last part, I believe, for Alexandria's quest, and I did mention that we would be coming back for another one.
Oh, he did!
It's almost like I've played the game or something.
Yeah. Oh man, I have to say this, I just tweeted it out. I found my copy of Xenoblade Chronicles X, like, minutes before starting this recording session, and if you've been following Twitter discourse, you'll know why that's, very apt.
I was actually watching through the newest part of the KH2 playthrough as well, and you guys name-dropped Twitter a couple of times, so that was also very funny, very apt Twitter commentary on HFC this week, I guess.
Indeed. Oh, it's V again. Wow. My dude, you are rapidly climbing the ladder of the console rankings.
He gets around.
I read the fandom wiki very carefully, I might add, and yeah, they implied he might be one of the oldest consoles. He's at least 1,000 years old.
He is just on the other side of X and Y, so it makes sense. He's like the closest to those letters in the alphabet.
Yeah, wow. Basic school knowledge, but here, fascinating.
I mean, in a world where everyone is known by their letter, I guess it does make sense.
You're absolutely right, S.
Sorry. I just wanted to see this.
What is this exactly? Is it a Pharaonis?
It is a Pharaonis, the golden flame clock that we ran into ages ago.
Oh.
Yeah, and because it was a golden one, Ashira's kind of like, huh. Probably because she has some history involving golden flame clocks.
I wonder why.
I hope you're not looking to me for
Since Colony 4 got pushed back down after Ethel and Kamaravi's lovers spat years ago,
yeah.
Colony 11 is probably the highest ranked Kavesi colony, so I imagine anything about high ranks is pretty interesting to Ashira.
Well, doing the quest to lead up to this Ascension quest, I can see why, because they're a bunch of psychopaths.
They are definitely the battle-crazed psychopaths. I remember referencing when we first did her hero quest that it might even be a reference to Squad 11 from Bleach, which was also full of battle-crazed maniacs.
This is Ashira from Colony 11. You'll have to call back. I'm busy.
I'm in the middle of a playthrough here.
Seriously, Ashira? And here I thought I'd give you some good news.
You can finally stop Let's Playing. They've sent a sniper.
Got you in a good mood, or?
Sweet release, here I come.
Don't ask why, but I don't think we're gonna like this.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna like this either, Noah.
Oh, you have mixed feelings on this Ascension quest, or just bad tidings in the story to come?
What else is new?
Bad tidings in the story. This one is actually one of my favorites. It's a bit long for a couple reasons, but I do enjoy this one quite a bit.
Well, thankfully you've implied that the other one we're doing isn't as long, so...
Yeah, judging by what I remember of it and what's in the guide in my notes, the other quest we're doing today is pretty short, so we've got a good combo of two things here today. As for this quest itself, I do like this one. Ashira's probably my favorite hero in the game.
That freak seriously come back?
Ah, Console R. I remember her well.
I don't.
Well, she was like a fox.
Was she? It's been so long since 1, I played the game, and 2, we did that part of the LP.
Yeah, we were different people then.
Good old uni. A typically astute observation.
Why is it when you say it, it sounds like asshole?
Just finish the job.
Someone in the comments on the last part pointed out that pretty much every one of the classes that Uni inherits comes from a hero that she just kind of grates against her nerves, that she's just not really happy to be around, and I think that's hilarious.
That she doesn't get on with. Yeah, that is pretty funny.
That's convenient. Approach from the map the Wildwood side.
Okay.
We'll head out from Colony 11, Catch them in a pincer and crush them in one fell swoop.
And then drink their blood.
Oh,
We will be
nice.
thirsty after
Let's
the
do that.
operation.
Sounds fun. Oh, and leave
The blood of
leaves
mine
on their
enemies
shoulders.
doth
As
quench
I
thine
promised,
thirst.
I'd come to collect it.
What are you quoting?
I can't
Me.
guarantee
I literally just made that up.
you're not
Oh
delayed,
man,
Abby.
Shakespeare, get the fuck out.
Wait.
Shakespeare is also Consul S.
You share the role, you timeshare it.
The only trouble is you psycho.
Thank you. She's saying what we're all thinking, with
Oh,
wings on her head, no
whatever.
less.
Let's go and tear our new one.
A new arse,
Too
if you
right.
will, but
Get
untish.
ready for battle.
I can't tell if they're about to hug or throttle each other, those two.
I kind of feel more of the antagonism from them than anything else.
Alright, so we approach from the Macfa Wildwood side. So where are we
Let's take the
warping
fight
to?
to the
Exactly, a Pensia
Battle awaits.
portal area.
In the Kavesi Castle region, specifically.
Thank God one of us was listed.
Well, it also showed the marker there a moment ago. From the northwest part.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The Pensia portal.
I am sure happy that you're so over-leveled because it's going to make this part go a lot faster than it otherwise would because you have a gauntlet of enemies to go through.
I'm aware. I did take a brief look at a walkthrough. Please, do not send more snipers for me. I'm already dead.
I should probably reset my modem at some point. We had some internet issues the other day before the previous session, and it seems like
Not
Discord
good.
is still
The battle's already
running on fumes as far as the screen share is concerned, so maybe I should do that before our next session.
Yeah.
Alien troops. Ours very own private army. I don't think she cares about the optics of this anymore.
Yeah, when the
We're not
world's
gonna
falling
know who's
apart,
friend
do
and
you
who's
really
foe.
have
What
to,
do we do?
like, maintain your rep?
I have a cunning
Well, there's
plan.
what?
We'll just round
5
them
consoles
all
left, and 3 of those are the main bosses of
No,
Origin.
we're not doing that.
Yeah, by my count,
That
there's
was a joke.
R,
We
S,
can rendezvous with Colony 11's main force.
W, X, Y, and
Follow
Z.
Zol's plan, push for the
And also
bridge,
N,
catch the
I
baggage
guess.
in a pincer.
Oh, right, yeah.
All right.
Well, Billy No Mates over there is sulking in the theatre room right now, so I completely forgot about him.
Right, I kind of forgot about W.
Ah, Mamio, Mamio!
When you put it like that.
Okay, let's just get on with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a charge.
Oh, Ashera.
Suicide attack.
I'm not sure if you could participate in any of this, but you are meant to just head straight for the bridge, I think.
Okay.
Hence the marker.
Hello. Oh, are you the 3 ravens? The 3 dickheads I had to deal with
Sorry
earlier?
to keep you, ladies and gents.
Yes,
The
you are.
star is here. How's it looking?
Finally, you're
Lots
here.
of quests about fighting them and doing their errands, if I recall
Being
correctly.
overrun.
Oh yeah, they each have their own
I hate to admit it.
quirks.
That's about right.
Notice how I stressed the word
Try not to
quirks
sound so
there.
miserable.
And not the My Hero
Three
Academia
ravens, not
kind.
bad.
But seriously, if you're saying that, it's
I'm not
so
saying you
visible
should make a
videos going
fanfic
down.
crossover of Xenoblade 3 and My Hero, but I'm not going to stop you either.
It probably exists. I'd be surprised if it doesn't.
What can't? What do you mean?
Noah's would be he can draw a
You'll
sword,
find out
but then
soon.
later on in the story he draws a different sword.
After we take care of these.
Oh no, not guns, anything but guns. Here, let me attack you with a sword built from a reality warping sphere.
For real, though. This guy is already almost dead. There he goes.
Let's see if I can't make this more embarrassing for them. Finally got the self-attire that we wanted, gems and all.
Yep, we have Shadow Eye now, so every time you use Resident Flag as a fusion art, you're also spreading attack up, no matter what.
Hell yeah, baby. Yeah, look at it go, look at it go!
With Power Charge, you can use Cross Impact, and because that's the only damaging art that Tyon has, he will never spend it. so it gets spread every time you use it afterwards.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
You want some more?
This feels mean.
Well, you have 4 waves of enemies to go through. I think mean is okay.
Yeah, mean's good in this instance.
Ha! Trying to swamp us with grunts. They'll need a better card than that to...
Do you like zombie movies?
Something's not right here.
Why aren't they turning into husks? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so remember how a lot of the consoles or Mobius have their own kind of special power? This is ours.
No way.
Or maybe
We
it's
gotta beat him
W's.
again.
I don't really remember which one it
Little
is.
trick at work. They keep popping back up no matter what we do.
Neat idea, that. Throws a bit of a spanner into the works.
Although that said, we'll never run out of things to kill, so, you know, swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, whenever RPGs throw endless waves of enemies at you, that's kind of like, hey, perfect time to grind some
Bad
XP.
feeling about this. Times like these, it's better to follow your gut.
What's the plan?
You lead the retreat of the main force. We lucky few get to guard the rear.
Acknowledged. Don't die on us yet, Ashira.
You're a bit of an asshole, but sort of endearing.
Here they come, guys.
Oh no, they don't want her to die because they want to be the ones to kill her.
Oh yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Anyway, second verse, same as the first.
It is literally the same group of enemies that just got raised up. The other groups are moderately different in terms of the type of enemies that they are, the type of, like, Kavesi and Agnian forces, but they're gonna die all the same.
Speed.
Now, a lot of times when the main party has been fighting the Kavesi and Agnian forces, they're just kind of knocking them out because they don't want to be killing people, but since these people are kind of being raised by one of the console's powers, are we actually killing them and they're being brought back to life? Are they just mindless puppets at this point?
Ugh. Good job I'm sitting down.
None of these questions are answered, by the way.
Okay.
It is just literally food for thought.
Well, I found a painting from the old world, quote-unquote, the other day, called Siblings, which has a group of kids who I assume are siblings, otherwise a bit of false advertising there, and Spark would tell me diddly dick about it.
I honestly don't know. It's one of the quests that leads up to Sagiri's Ascension quest, and I don't know anything about the painting. I can't find anything about it online in any of the guides or forums that I have looked at, so as far as I know, there's no information about it. If anyone knows anything about that particular painting in that quest, feel free to share in the comments, because my theory is that it's something from the world before Klaus ran the experiment. Because it's said to be from the old world, and it doesn't seem to be anything from the world of Bionis or Alrest. So, a little bit weird there.
Oh, I didn't even consider that.
We'll be maybe learning a little bit more about that particular train of thought in Future Redeemed, actually.
Ooh, very, very nice. Very excited for that. We're going to be finishing up the main story before HSD All-Stars in August, and then after that sucker's done, and hopefully we've raised a tiny bit of cash for the kids, hashtag for the kids, we'll be doing Future Redeemed to kick off the rest of the year with.
Don't you mean X-Tag?
I don't have anything to say to that, it's just... I'm out of indignation. Fuck it, I'm going to take it out on these guys.
Go for it. I think this is actually the last group. For whatever reason, R didn't see fit to raise these groups from the dead, so they just kind of stay down.
Nah, they had their chance.
Console R's Puppets is the group they belong to, apparently.
The good job, like, these characters can't see what group they belong to on the...
I can't see anything right now on the screen share. It kind of looks like what my stream looks like when I'm, playing stuff because the bitrate's so bad.
Oh, your local recording is fine.
I know it is. The stream looks like ass, though. The final boss in a hat in time is going to be literally impossible to see anything.
Oh, it's going to be a dramatic interpretation of colour in general. Oh, I'm coming for you, R.
I am very much looking forward to all of my runs, but specifically Tony Hawk's Underground, as I've said, and A Hat in Time, I think are going to be my favorites.
No!
Very much so, yeah.
What is with these mudders? Why won't they just die?
Look, what do we do? There's nowhere left to run.
We can open the door behind us.
No, there's nowhere left to run.
Truer words were never spoken. Looks like it's curtains for you, scum.
We've beaten you once before.
Yes, now I remember her helmet.
Well, 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 Madam Consul, you look in good health.
I'm very well, thank you.
Considering the other
How about
console that's
yourself,
in this
you
quest, it's
filthy
very
animal?
easy to forget R,
You're looking at
because
bad
W's
luck
is
if you don't
fucking
mind
weird.
I know, I've seen them.
We're a little tied up here. Do you mind making this quick?
Oh, enough of these exhausting charades. I don't think you understand the gravity of your situation.
We're 20 levels above them.
Have you met Ouroboros, by the way?
Yeah,
What do you think would happen?
you could literally throw these guys at us. You could throw twice as many enemies at us forever, and we'd still win.
Yeah, Noah, do you want to pull out that one sword you've got? Oh, you mean the sword at the end? Yeah, the sword at the end.
Foul and wicked traitors, listen to me well.
Okay.
Accept my demand, and I shall order my troops to withdraw this instant.
Oh.
Okay, what is the demand?
Back your troops. In this situation.
It's so funny. Like, this is a very RPG kind of thing. But like you said, we're 20 levels above. But the story is implying that we're kind of on even footing here.
Yeah, we're on the back foot because we got pushed back into this.
Former Commander Ashira, and you, mutinous Ouroboros whelps. I challenge you to a duel.
Oh, fuck yeah, let me just go pull some boosters.
What format are we using? Synchros or XYZs? XYZs would be appropriate.
Don't get me started. Good. Don't get me started on Pendulum, by the way.
I don't understand Pendulum. I've had it explained to me a dozen times, and I don't fucking understand how they work.
The cows in here are small. The ones out there are far away.
You and I will battle under a strict
What?
It's a Father Ted joke. One of the dudes is explaining, like, toy cows to another dude.
Okay.
So then you're saying
Must
we can
not be
finish
an
this
American
right
thing.
now?
No, definitely not.
This is nonsense. What would you stand to gain from this?
A duel is staked upon one's honor, not one's life. Trivial things such as gain or loss have no bearing here.
I wouldn't say Mobius have honor, though.
With this duel,
Maybe this one has a bit.
shame you inflicted.
As we'll see later in the quest, clearly not, but like, at least she's pretending.
Yeah, Mobius are like parasites that took advantage of a cataclysm to, you know, take control.
I'm just making sure.
More than you know, actually, in terms of literally the exact thing you said.
My invincible army will crush your whole colony, and you along with it.
Somehow, I doubt
The
it.
same will happen if you renege on your word.
Okay. Agreed. I'll accept your duel, or what have you.
Most wise. You always
This is
work
a very
with the
Ashira
updates,
thing to
I
do.
must say.
Yeah.
Thanks. So, what happens now?
I love her delivery.
Right now, then.
Don't be so hasty.
She is my favorite hero.
I will send
Did
you
I
an
mention when we
invitation
did her
with the
hero
location
quest
of
that
this duel.
there's some theories
For
that
now,
Ashira is related to
I shall
Dunban?
withdraw my forces.
Yes, I think he did, and I can see it.
Do we
Yeah,
know this being
both in the
about?
design
Why
and,
not just
I mean,
tell
she
us where it
uses
is
the
now?
names of some of Dunban's
Hold
arts.
your insolent
So,
tongue.
there's definitely that.
God,
I told
who did
you
Dunban
these
hook up
things
with
have
then?
rules. This is a formal
In terms of fan fiction, it's usually Melia, because she's, 80 years old or something.
Before
Oh
you
no,
go,
Ricky's 80. Ricky's 40. Fuck, what am I talking about?
Jesus, you are to be forgiven, because Ricky fucks, we know this.
I'm under no obligation to tell you. Truly, it has nothing to do with you.
Honestly, could we get to the duel at this point? Because I've had more than enough
This will be our
preamble.
final battle.
Oh, there's still some preamble
You would do
left.
well to
Good
prepare
character moments,
yourself.
but still preamble. Or pre-ramble, as THD said.
Oh, they were ghosts all along.
No, I guess we don't have to feel bad about killing them.
Nope, not at all.
Looks that way.
I'd kill a ghost if I had the chance.
Oh, your clothes are all a bit dirty there. You haven't cleaned them recently.
Could have sworn I did this. Wow, is there egg on my face right now? I'm spending so much time building up Legat Prison. I was like, oh god, I've run out of money. Let me sell these collectibles one by one. Hang on, what's this other menu here? Oh, everything can be sold for like 24k a pop? Okay, I'll do that instead.
Yeah.
I reloaded the save so I don't have to lose any, like, collectibles. What is this?
This is another quest that's triggering on top of what we're already doing, because it was right here in the opening.
Hey now, no need to give us the evil eye. Could you just hear us out? We're in the middle of something here.
Yeah, did you not just hear about the duel?
We heard, like, some squabbling going on beyond the game, but weren't exactly sure whether it was the pizzaman getting accosted again, or a console.
Console P brings the pizza.
Oh, yes. Was P the one who was very chunky and verbose, or was that O?
I want to say it was O because of the cliche of O being the fat guy because he's round.
I didn't even put that together until now.
I think that is actually the case.
Oh, bad gum. I'm full of beans. He'll probably be quite high up. I found him to be entertaining. You know what's crazy? In one of the earlier cutscenes, I saw a screenshot in the fandom wikia. Chris was right there.
We just, obviously with his helmet on.
Yeah, there was the Gorgon chick, there was him, and then there was Owen P, I believe.
I think someone in the comments mentioned that, not Console I specifically, but the same Mobius model was used for someone else. The same model for the Mobius form.
Yeah, I think G and O share their Mobius models.
A lot of the big hulky Mobius guy forms are kind of the same.
Yeah, there's some changes, but for the most part they're, well, interchangeable. I actually had to remove a line of dialogue where he was like, oh, use Mobius form is pretty unique, you know, because of the wings and whatnot, but, you know, console I, so...
Anyway, we haven't been paying attention to this quest.
Not at all, no.
It's not important at all to the Ascension quest that we're doing, and I kind of wish they would get on with it.
Well, I could skip it, you realise.
We got this far into the quest, it would be weird.
Gives me something to do after we're done here.
I mean, you're not out of Ascension quest.
No, sir.
Because I don't think you've done Fiona's yet.
No, that hasn't procced yet. I think the story needs to progress a little bit more.
You should already be able to do it. You might need to get someone to rank 10 if you haven't already.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Same with Triton's as well. Triton's is pretty interesting. I liked his. Fiona's as well. Fiona was actually one of my favorite Ascension quests because you get to learn more about Irma and why she did the things she did.
Oh wait, I have done Triton's. That was very silly, but also pretty cool.
Behold the hero's return. Oh, whatever.
I mean, we were sitting there, you know, talking for like 5 minutes, but sure.
You guys okay? We saw you over there, just kind of trapped in a cutscene bubble.
How are you guys?
It appears we've pulled through, for the moment at least. However, it's certainly a strange turn of events.
Yeah, if this turns out shorter than we imagined,
Withdrawn her troops,
and,
but still
you know,
uneasy.
after we've done the next one, we might have time for that Nopon thing.
We might.
And what were those
It really
soldiers
depends on how much these guys
I
want
thought
to
I
keep
was going
talking
crazy.
over and over and over.
Fighting them one-on-one, you might as well be fighting a doll. The numbers, they just wouldn't die.
I think once we get done with this little talky bit
not
and
really
maybe
well
one
done.
more thing,
I think
we're
from the
pretty
start
much
they never had
off to
life
go
on
find the
at all.
consoles.
If Mobius can do something like that, how come they haven't used it before?
Yeah.
Whatever R's plan is, if we're forced into a war of attrition, we stand absolutely no chance.
Are you sure about
Ashira
that?
knows this. That's why she's accepted
I don't
R's
think you
plan.
have properly gauged the power of you and your allies there, Tyon.
Well, you know, I'm a strategist, not an analyst.
Well, what are our chances of winning a ship?
She's gone.
Ashira? I don't think she was here in the first place.
What the? Did she just up and disappear on us again? I'm losing my patience with her.
Now, is this where we
Sure she
learn about
wouldn't
the
have
really
left the
cool
colony.
thing with Ashira, or is that
So,
later in the
Do
quest?
you know where she's
Why are you asking me?
Nope.
I'm asking myself.
No clue.
I'm
Okay.
asking the game. I'm asking Ricky. Ricky's not even here.
Ricky, think you out of your fucking gourd!
That was not a terrible Nopon voice.
Thank you, thank you.
It's not outside. There's a little a break in the wall that you can go through. Just don't fall off the side.
I never saw this before.
Kind of surprised me when I did this as well.
I was kind of wondering how to get to this canister. Can someone, like, shut that off? It's triggering flashbacks.
Yeah, I forgot that V was just like in all of these quests.
Oh, so this is kind of what happened with Colin 9, except he's knighting people? No, he's doing exactly what he was planning to do.
See, Chris had this memory because he had already become a Mobius, though. So how does Ashira have this memory?
Ashira!
Nah, I'm just gonna flat out state, she ain't console A.
No, she's not.
Oh,
That
don't
would have
to
been
look after
an
you too.
absolutely
You've caused enough
ridiculous
trouble for us,
twist,
don't give
though.
me any more. Hey, you alright?
What do you mean?
I didn't have a flashback where I died, what?
You're looking awful.
Well, you're
You
known to
feeling
be a
okay?
suicidal maniac, and you're literally standing
fine.
over an empty
You're
crevice. A little bit
Sure,
worried.
hope so.
This is how I'd start the
You still got
day.
our
Stop
stupid
judging me.
jewel thing. You better keep it together.
Some people have coffee and eggs. I
sorry.
stare down into the abyss and
Suppose I'm not
contemplate
feeling too
life.
great.
Don't just lie about it then, Queen's sake. You're the one who said you'd beat R.
I mean, yes, that I did. It's just I can't get into this.
Oh. That is different for you,
To me, this
considering,
jewel rubbish just
you know, the
sounds like
bloodlust and the
playing
battle
war.
and the whatnot.
It's not the battle I'm
Yeah,
after.
she'd rather get straight to the scrap,
Again.
though, not have
Then why
all of
did
this
you agree
build
to
up.
what she wants?
Why? Well, I don't mind dying myself, but that doesn't mean I'm fine dragging you all down with me.
Oh, you're too kind.
At least she's
Let me remind
considerate.
You, though, we wouldn't be in this mess if it weren't for you.
I mean,
I
we
might have made a
didn't have to
serious
do this quest,
miscalculation,
Uni.
I'm ashamed to say.
Would have been fine with just letting R and W
There's
turn
something
up in a
I
boss
wanted to
gauntlet at
ask
the
you.
end. Like, wow.
Ashira, what do
That
you
would be
really
interesting
want?
if it was handled
How do you
like
mean?
if you went
It's
straight to Hyrule Castle and Breath of
what
the
is this
Wild, like all the
battle you're
blights are
looking for,
there
ultimately?
in succession.
What
You have
would
to
it
fight all
take
the
for you to be
consoles you've missed.
satisfied? If all
It's
these
actually
meaningless
kind of the
fights aren't
opposite in
it,
this game, because if you
then why
don't
not
do
just say it straight?
Uni's Ascension quest, X is not in
What?
Origin for whatever reason.
Huh.
Which is
You're
weird
staring
because
at
you
me.
don't. You only fight her in that quest. You don't
Uni.
kill her there. So it's like she
Yeah.
just kind of doesn't show up.
This is just hypothetical.
Game's
Did
really
I
good,
ask
but
you
the
who
game's
I
weird.
to kill me?
Yeah, see, my first
Did you
time
do
through
it?
the game, I don't. I think I did all the side stories for the main party, but I didn't do all the Ascension quests yet. So I had done that one, and I had all the bosses in Origin that were supposed to be there. When I did a New Game Plus, I didn't do those quests because you don't have to. You keep all of the Ascension stuff when you do a New Game Plus.
Of course, yeah.
So when I went to go finish the game again, X wasn't there. It's really strange.
X was not there to
Oh,
give it to
dear.
us.
It'll be a summons from our favourite lady consul.
This is a set of coordinates. Wait, this points to... These are right below Keves Castle. Is this some kind of mistake?
I wonder. I suppose we'll know when we get there.
It's a place that means a lot to Ashira
Well, we'd better make tracks.
that we have not been able to
Job's a
get
bad
to
one.
yet.
It's best to
Okay,
get
so
it
what?
over
It was
with
like
all
locked or something?
snappy-like.
Yeah, the way to access it was not available until now.
Oi! Wait!
We actually have to
yes.
go out
What I
into
was
the
saying
hovering
before,
reefs to
it
do
was
a
just
little
a
bit of
joke, like you
exploring
said.
to find it.
Don't pay attention.
Okay. Right, before we go, what you said has touched me deeply.
Not that would be a bad...
Can you clean the clothes at the rest point, or do you need a campsite?
It's probably a bloody campsite.
What?
I'm feeling like I could eat.
It looks like you cannot
The people have to make
clean your
so
clothes
much
here.
noise.
Well, we can eat. Sure, why not?
Just wonderful.
Not like you're getting any class points from this.
Phew, all finished.
Ooh, I didn't have that one.
The world still has its delights.
Where to from here?
Alrighty, let's see if we can warp a little bit closer.
Possibly. I'm not really sure.
We'll have a look from here.
Yes, it looks like you can. Alright, my notes say to head back to the previous reef if you can. Don't go forward, that's forward. I guess you're cleaning your clothes first.
The people have to make so much noise.
See if I can read things through the guide real quickly. You're on Hovering Reef 2 right now.
Jesus Christ.
It says climb to the top of the reef via the vines to the southeast.
Okay.
Ugh, let's be off.
Dum-de-dum.
Oh, just under. Gave me a jump.
Fucking lads.
This is where Shania was spying on us, I believe, in one of those cutscenes.
Well, she's dead now, so fuck her.
I think this gives us a quicker way back to where we're supposed to go.
Okay.
Do you mind? We're kind of in a movement cutscene here.
Really?
Reminds me of my very first run of Wind Waker when I opened one of the treasure chests that you pick up from the sea. Bird swooped down and got caught in the cutscene right next to Link's head.
Oh, that's hilarious. Whoa, holy fuck.
Yeah. Climb the vines to the top of the northeastern cliff here, which I guess is that's to the northeast. And the cable up here should take you where you're supposed to go.
Huzzah!
Sometimes my notes are not detailed enough and I have to check the actual guide, which is good because I usually keep it up at all times when we're doing these recordings.
Wait a minute, this is a guide for Super Mario Kart. What's going on here?
I don't think there's much for a guide for Super Mario Kart.
I was gonna say, why did I pick that one? At least with Wii, you can get, certain save-exclusive characters, like you can unlock Rosalina, for example.
The guide for Mario Kart's just turn left, turn right.
It is him, Mario.
I guess you could have a guide for shortcuts and stuff like that.
As few as there are, but yeah.
Never played Super Mario Kart, don't plan to.
It's before your time, Spa, don't worry about it.
I didn't get into games until the N64 PS1 era.
Pretty good era to get into it.
First video game I ever played was, I think it was a borrowed game that my brother had for N64. It was chess.
Cool.
I don't know how to play chess.
Not cool.
We also had a demo cartridge for Ocarina of Time, and you're just running around a destroyed town with, I think, the Redeads everywhere. Very creepy for like 11-year-old me.
Really? Yeah.
Right.
That's like a twist as well. That's
What's
interesting.
going on? It feels like the skin on the back of my neck's crawling.
This place.
The skin on the back of your neck, right where Ashira has her scar.
Ooh.
Ashira? What's up?
Wait, so
It's nothing.
was it a failed execution?
No, it definitely went through. It's not like nearly headless Nick.
Not what, like the blade or the execution?
Both.
Welcome to the bottom of the world. I've been waiting for you.
There's lower places than this. I found like
finally
a
here.
random series of caves just trying to like complete a
Or
Legat
maybe
prison quest.
We can just get down to the killing.
No need to be so impatient. After all, this might be the last time we two will get to clash with one another.
Let's hope.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be that, I
And
can
does it
assure
say
you.
anywhere in your rules that we have to chew the fat down in the arse end of nowhere? Ah. Do you think I'm playing around?
Don't get so bent out of shape. Is this place not to your liking?
I know why you chose it. Stop being obtuse.
I've prepared this very special stage for our very special battle.
Kind of reminds me, I mean, I guess it's just the circular platform, but it reminds me of the Archsages area.
Kind of, yeah.
What's wrong? You're very quiet. At this point, you'd usually have something glib to say. This isn't like you, my dear.
Well, you're doing most of the talking here. I can't get a word in edgewise.
Your next
Yeah, you just piss me off so much that I can't even talk.
Along those lines, perhaps?
You and I. We've met before.
So is this like a phantom pain?
This is, in fact,
Something like
the
that.
first time. However, I know what it is you remember. I know everything about you.
I think it would have been more impactful if R had been the console in Ashira's flashbacks, rather than V.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. Did you truly think that you could hide it? You didn't think we'd know?
Hey, the spark is she blabbing on about here?
I was gonna say, Ouroboros has no idea what's going on here.
Friends, Ashira. Well, I suppose you couldn't have. Right? You're a coward.
I'm lost. Oh. Well, there's W.
Ashira!
Nice job, guys. Really failed a spot check there.
That's like the first time the Mobius have used their teleporting powers for good use in combat.
I got you there, you imbecile!
Oh, what a child. Ah, my mate stabbed her in the back. We got you.
Also, it was W.
Ashira! You've got to hang in there!
Someone cast heal?
Oh. Oh.
Oh no, the stinkiness.
No way! Ashira's...
Expertly
So
done,
ridiculous.
There's ostentatious, and then there's console W's design. Oh.
Oh, and she's creepy.
They're both women. Does the W stand for weird?
Yay!
So that was it. Those soldiers weren't ours doing at all.
Yeah, I was right, it was W's thing, not ours.
Seriously, you gotta put someone's eye out.
This is what she wanted all along! And we fell for it! Jewel my ass!
Actually, that's where you're wrong.
Challenge someone to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel and then punch them in the face. You automatically win.
That's my trap card, bitch, and you just activated it.
Your opponent might be a little closer to home.
I really wish I had just leveled you up beyond us. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, she's the same level no matter what. It would be really funny if that happened, but we already have one instance of that in the game with M's Eclipse Soul, where she takes control of your party members.
Yeah. Yeah, you consoles can jump in at any time.
They're really doing this more for the emotional damage than anything else. As far as they're concerned, whoever wins this side, you know, is a bonus for them.
Keep them buffs coming, Tyon.
I feel like she's not fighting very hard. She's just kind of standing around a lot of the time.
She must be resisting. So is this one of those battles where we have to deplete her whole health bar?
I think so, yes. There's just not really much to talk about when you are this ridiculously overpowered. Oh, I guess it was just half health. That many buffs, Uni's Ouroboros form would be crazy powerful.
Yeah, she'd probably blow up Kevin's castle.
The floor with us, but we can't. Snuff. What do we do?
Excellent. Marvelous. Each move so steady, so precise, so certain. Oh, I do love a good game of chess.
Ah, funny.
I knew it would be worth
Yeah, this isn't really chess. This is more like Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Not yet. Play with them a little more. This appetizer isn't nearly enough to satisfy me.
Play.
Careful, you might gorge yourself on that snack.
Wow.
Uni! What do you think you're doing?
Hey, Ashira. What was it you told me? Something about there being no friends or foes when fighting each other to the death or whatever. That's why I just had to take that shot.
Also, I don't really like you very much, so...
Right?
No skin off my nose.
Oh, now this is unexpected. Caught a taste of her lust for battle, have you?
No, literally just fighting to survive.
What?
Hey! You're satisfied with that, right? So come on! Wake the spark up, right now!
They're playing the sad music.
This is the death you were looking for. Am I wrong? Ashira!
No, you're not wrong. But anyone else would be dead right now. You fool.
Ashira!
Been a real while since I took a hit like that. But I owe you one. I'm back and I never felt more alive.
Thank you for the thumbnail shot.
Yeah.
W! What are you playing at? Seize her again!
I can't. She put up barriers around her psyche.
Fuck yeah, Mind Palace.
Lifeless husk, and it's too hard.
Cease your belly aching and do it! Just do it!
Why don't you do something? Oh, Christ.
I told you.
It just walks away.
W! I've come too far for you to muck this up now!
Oh dear, oh dear. Having a fallout? Is this part of your duels rules too?
Shut up! I'll tell you what I think of our shitting duel! If I just...
I kind of like Arthur how much of a bitch she is.
W! Bring out all the husks we have! And don't
Oh.
even think about abstaining yourself!
Okay.
I kind of feel bad for W.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
Remember what you promised.
Uh-huh. I remember. How about we end this once and for all?
Let's do it. Oh. W is kind of hard.
I don't fear that. Over here.
Alright, so R has a lot less HP and is actually weak to physical attacks. She has lower physical defense, but W summons puppets. So, based on that, which one do you want to fight first?
I think I know, Spar. I think I know.
Oh, right. Because Ashira's in the party, you get a launch art for once.
It's always a treat to hear the Mobius battle theme again.
Yeah, so there's the puppets. Wow, that was like literally 2 hits on that guy.
Just R in the background, like, pay attention to me.
Notice me!
Alright, let's do some damage.
Go with Ashira. Best chain order in the game.
Really?
And finish this round with her, because she also has the best heroic chain.
Wow.
Because that's going to bump up your damage ratio to like 400 to start off. 532.
Yeah, Ashira is pretty good. With the source, no less. Woohoo!
Use Tyon again to refresh all the buffs.
You got it. I tried.
Unfortunately, because chain attacks actually do take up time, a lot of the buffs that you have do run out, but you're keeping the attack up and power charge, so those are the important ones.
Yeah.
Senna first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I went with no, it could have put it over.
It definitely would. 80 is the cutoff for the 25% bonus for attacking first. Nice. Your rage mode means nothing to me. Very unfortunate that Tyon's chain order does use up his power charge. But this will still spread attack up to everyone.
Yeah.
This is definitely going to take out W. I don't think there's any chance this doesn't.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Well, you can take comfort in the fact you won't be at the bottom of the list along with L.
Big numbers.
Wow. Was that the biggest we ever had?
I think that is the biggest, and let me tell you, the damage boost that Uni gets in Ouroboros from those buffs matters. For each buff you have on your party members, so when everyone has attack up, that's 7 buffs. I think you're getting 30% each.
Well, let's just do it all again. Oh, poor W.
I do kind of feel bad for her because she really just wanted to play with toys. I mean, she's a little bit psychotic because her toys are living people, but you know, in this world, that's not even that weird.
At the same time, she's just I guess she was a kid, or at least an adult with the mind of a kid who was turned into a Mobius. It didn't really dawn on me the parallels between the Hobbs Mechon and the human Mobius until after Chris's quest.
I think R might go down before you even get to the chain attack.
No, please, I deserve to be finished by a chain attack. We'll see.
That's a lot of debuffs that don't really matter. Almost there. Spam that plus button.
Yeah! Give me that EXP, baby!
Yeah, not that you need it, but yeah.
Yeah, you kind of deserve this.
Oh, Noah's in unlimited sword mode. Cool. That carries over into chain attacks. Use both of your healers before going to Ashira.
Hell yeah, baby.
Because Ashira gives you an amazing, but she will never be reactivated, so you're guaranteed to get 3 people back.
I think it's fitting that Ashira takes her up.
He's so busted.
He really is. Please stop, I'm sorry.
I think this is the chain attack that we feel the best about in the game, because R deserves it.
Just a little bit shy.
So if you really want to maximize chain attack damage, I know I said that Uni and Tyon are the best for ether classes, but typically I like to have Cynifer on either Senna or Lands, because Uni and Tyon actually have the best chain orders in terms of damage output, because they're lowering defense.
Yeah, so make sure you use Uni first and then Tyon in terms of the orders.
I wouldn't say that really matters too much. You always want to use Uni and Tyon's Ouroboros finisher, so that means you want to use their chain orders, but Tyon's chain order uses up the chain attack. Or not the chain attack, the power charge. So you want your Cynifer to be on someone else so they can keep that power charge infinitely.
Ridiculous.
That was almost the exact same number. I'd also like to point out that you're not even doing all 4 rounds that you could be.
Jesus Christ. Go in peace. As for you, you bellend, go in war.
That brings our business to a close, Madam Consul. Any last words?
Yes. Go out. Maniac. I hope you lose your mind. Writhe in agony.
Why do you have a jaw on your knee?
Wait, you don't?
It'll only happen again. No matter how much you fight, no matter how many lives you take.
You didn't win! You didn't win!
I'm not weak!
I say as I slowly shrink into motes.
Even if it works out the same, I have to fight against it. This pain. However many times.
Wonder what that means.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh, I think I've seen a snippet of this scene.
Probably. It's a fan favorite, I would say.
It's one of my first inklings that the characters have, well, character-specific quests.
You knew about all this from the start? About Mobius? About how the people of this world are born, all that?
Ashira always knew about people being reborn, because she remembers all of it.
Can I
How?
tell you a story?
Just a traumatic enough experience, the same way that Uni got memories of it when she found her husk.
Right.
Today,
she always has that scar on her neck. You can see a little bit of it now.
Oh shit, yeah.
And she has that pain, the phantom pain that you mentioned, and that brings back the memories.
There was no such thing as a homecoming ritual.
You what? I've never heard this before.
I did just say, it's all but gone from memory. Even so, there was a ceremony for those soldiers who reached homecoming age. Do you know what would happen?
We saw a homecoming in Chris's memories, which was 1,000 years ago. Ashira has memories from before that, of homecomings not existing.
In other words, an execution.
What? Execution? What the spark for?
This world kind of sucks, Bob.
It does.
To offer up the light of a person's life. But really,
that's why we're trying to make it better.
Yeah, indeed.
Or just kind of destroy it. You know, whichever way it ends up being.
That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, the last time two planets crashed together, you know, we got this place, which is cool aesthetically, so who knows, maybe if we do it again.
Wait.
I mentioned during the previous part that I had played another game that involved a world being split in two and such, but I forgot there's actually even another game that has that plotline as well.
As I get older,
Metroid Prime 2
along with memories of that
has a planet that is literally split into two copies.
Indeed, yeah.
Each time I remember thinking one thing. This isn't how it's supposed to be. I didn't go through all this fighting for it to end like this.
Would you be surprised if I told you that the common shipping for Uni is with Ashira rather than Taion?
No, not at all.
Because that's the case.
Until finally I go mad from the pain.
Right. So the scar appears no matter what? That kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm. And as she said, the pain gets worse as she gets older. And she gets closer to homecoming and she just can't stand it.
Was that like a purposeful choice for, like, the pods?
It must have seemed like I just spout nonsense and try to...
I don't know. They've mentioned... I think Dee mentioned, or one of them did, that Uni's memories and stuff like that were glitches in the system or whatever. Little bugs that got through that they could remember. And I guess it's the same thing with Ashira. It's meant to be erased, but it's just not because of how traumatic and important it is.
That's basically it. Yeah, maybe I really am just a coward.
I wouldn't say that.
Ashira.
Fighting on through the pain for 10 years each time, for thousands of years. I don't think that's cowardice.
You must have thought I was a fool. But you see, Uni, it would mean more to me. Much more than any of the deaths I've gone through until now.
Guess she's called the Undying Blade for a reason.
Yeah, those monikers that they have are important.
I'll do it. No need to convince me any further.
Thank you. This way I can finally move on without any regrets.
However, under one condition. If I'm gonna kill you, I go too. You gotta take me with you.
Yeah, so this is a lot of where the shipping comes from.
Huh? Sorry, run that past me again?
Entire gonna have a problem with this?
Shut up.
Probably
No,
the whole
sorry, I
party,
hate it.
really, but I feel like they kind of understand
Guess there's no
how
helping
Uni
that.
feels if they were to even know about it.
I've sort of realised you're the same as me.
You know, minus
I'm
the
the
wings
same
and
as
whatnot.
you.
So you won't hear any crap like, you gotta tough it out, you gotta live on. Or, anything's better than dying. Not from me, of all people.
Suicide's badass.
I'd just rather help you find the right place where you can end things.
How's
And if I
Origin
mess
sound?
that up,
Yeah,
I'll
that
just
sounds
have to
pretty
kick your
cool.
bucket myself. But you've got to do the same for me.
Would
I'm
that
not
technically be
taking no for an
suicide by
answer.
cop?
Deal?
What are the cops in this world?
It's Mobius.
Do you remember?
But Ashira, both of our lives, they don't belong to just us, you know.
That's actually kind of opposite to a lot of the themes of the Xenoblade series, where people get to, you know, pick their own destiny or whatever. But I feel like in this case, it really makes sense because it's talking about death more than life.
Guess I can't go dying just yet.
I'm amazed that like 3 games in, they've still found a way to make these concepts feel fresh. I have no idea where the series is going to go from here. You know, granted I haven't played Future Redeemed yet, but it's very exciting to think about.
Big boost for Ashira.
Oh, cool, we're here. Dum-de-dum. Oh, fuck. Alright, next up is the final Ascension quest that we're doing. Get hyped, y'all. It's time for Senna's. But first, we need to proc it.
I'm feeling like I could eat.
Does it let you discuss the info anywhere?
We'll see. That was the food, Tom. Sorry. I'm a living stereotype, what can I say?
Let's consider what we know.
Yep, it just requires having Gondor in the party. This is not Gondor's Ascension quest, by the way.
No. Sorry? Something wrong? I guess I could tell you, look. There's been negotiations about who from the Lost Numbers should be left stationed at the castle. Negotiations with the city? Yep, so they said it should be someone who can stay on good terms with Agnes. If there was anyone like that, we shouldn't be in this whole damn mess in the first place.
Just don't let Grey go there.
And here's the kicker, we gotta keep it to 1 unit, can you believe it? The bitch queen strikes again. Well, let's just slow down for a moment. Hey, I know, why do you help us out? You got nothing better to do, right?
I mean, there's the whole saving the world, ending the endless now. You know, we can take a break.
I'm pretty sure Zed is shoring up his defenses as we speak. Hello. Monica, what's up? Did she call me a bitch queen again? I heard it from here. Okay, we need your help rather urgently. We wanted to retrieve the contents of the material storage warehouse, but there's been a difficulty. Huh, material storage warehouse? The one that the Conservatives held?
Right, that warehouse is still there despite the city having moved.
Yeah, according to Garrett, he's not had the time to fetch it since the city shifted location. That's literally, by the way. It's a big ol' Ferraris. I wanted to send an armory down that way, but there's a bunch of monsters around.
Shouldn't the armory be able to take care of the monsters? Being an armory and all?
Oh, shush. Understood. Thanks in advance. Thanks in GameCube, even. She sure is good at dishing out orders. That was very weak on my part, by the way. Come on then, let's get it over with.
I probably would have given you a laugh if I hadn't been sipping my water.
Oh, don't patronize me. I need something to take out my anger on. You're gonna have to put up with me. Just keep track of what you're punching, eh? Yeah, you would have thought it was Gondor from that, but no.
Note that Senna did not say anything during that cutscene.
Oh no.
And that is unfortunately the kind of quest that we're doing. Also, it put Ashira back in the party. You'll have to put Gondor in the party to continue, yes.
Oh, Ashira, I love you forwardness and your optimism and all your other positive traits, but I need this cunt for this one, sorry. Alright, so where are we going exactly?
Sword March. We're actually going to Sword March this time.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
And the material storage warehouse.
God bless instant warps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you wouldn't want to have to climb the sword again.
Nope. Done that before.
You want us to wipe all these out?
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah, they're just kind of here.
Perfect time.
By the way, I think I pointed this out when we were passing through one of these areas. There's actually a big crevice where the city was that you can now go explore.
Yes, it's called the Cavity. I have been down there. There's level 80 pluses, so yeah, we probably won't be showing that off.
We will be showing it off in the Super Boss part.
Ah, well, fuck me. Everything I say is wrong.
Well, you lacked the critical information.
Yeah, you can call your attacks fancy names all you want. You're still like 30 levels below me.
Seems a bit slapdash if you ask me.
Why is this quest in Chapter 7? This is meant to be done in Chapter 7. Why? I don't understand it. It's so low level.
But it'll do. Enough to keep it secure, at least. Noah, you can tell the city.
Will do.
Your iris works as well as mine, dude.
Yeah, well, I like it when you do it. I have anxiety on the phone.
Fair. That reminds me, I have a phone call to make later after we get done.
Fair enough, mate.
Oh, dear.
Huh?
Oh, dear.
Huh? Is this just where they kept her body?
Remember how there was another console that I didn't tell you the letter for?
Oh, fuck me.
Because I didn't want to spoil you?
Ah.
All those times you kept saying, yeah, Shania's dead, and I'm just like,
She seems so happy here and unbitch-like.
We get to learn why she's a bitch, so, I mean, at least there's that.
I did it! I'm a candidate!
Oh, Mummy, I had the most wonderful day.
What rank?
Huh? Rank?
Oh, I see.
What place were you?
If you're
They
not
must have
platinum,
said.
get the fuck out and try harder.
I ranked 8th place.
A reserve, then.
But in the third test, there were 100 people.
Notice how she's got
Only
the
6 of us can
red
become
wraps
Uroboros.
around her hands like Gondor does. For the
If
martial
you aren't
artist
one of
class.
those 6, you may as well be dead last. We are one of the 6 houses. The Reed family honor is at stake.
We'll be learning a lot more about the houses in future Redeemed as well.
And Vandam?
Huh?
The Vandam girl, Gondor.
Gondor was first place.
Those bloody upstarts at it again. How could we lose to those nobodies?
Vandams aren't nobodies.
Every generation up until your father, bless his soul, made the main team. If only dear Titania were still alive.
My favourite child.
Some legacy this is.
Yeah, so I kind of understand why Shania's a bitch. It makes sense. Doesn't make her less enjoyable.
I'm softening. I'm softening.
I'm glad you did, because I sure didn't. I still hate her.
I'm weak to context, what can I say?
Just imagine, this is an optional quest, so you can just go through the rest of the game not knowing anything about her.
Blissfully unaware. Yeah, I love this concept art.
I believe the implication is that that was Shania's painting. And a soldier doesn't need to be a painter.
Now, there is one other painting that should be coming up. I hope it is. Because I've seen it, I don't want to laugh about it during a recording.
Oh, do you know about that one?
I do.
Oh, I wanted your blind reaction to that.
I tried my best to avoid stuff. That one was impossible.
Aw, okay. Well, fair enough.
You're officially a fully fledged Mobius comrade.
How are any of you left? Is this X?
Mobius.
You can play to your heart's content. The fun starts here, eh?
Because there's literally none of the other throwaway ones left.
Yeah, we took out the trash, baby.
So I get to do whatever I want.
It does make sense that she would become Mobius after what she did.
Not some kind of phony. The real deal.
So when do I get my cool armor?
Don't you have any originality?
Ugh. I'm even seeing her in my fucking reflection.
You can be. You've just got to destroy the faker. See?
The faker.
Come on now.
You're the fake hedgehog around here, etc., etc.
Etc.
I know who it is. The faker.
Hell yeah, there we go.
Kinda like her other outfit better, but whatever.
But she's not wearing the helmet, so it's kind of incomplete.
Could she fit all of that hair into the helmet?
I don't know, look at W.
Does W have hair?
I don't know. I'm just saying, there's plenty of room in there for hair.
Depends on what the helmet looks like, I guess.
Guess that's alright.
Hey, Senna finally said something in Senna's quest.
God bless.
I'm not going to harp on it too much, but it is really strange.
Well, Senna did have some connection with Shania during that whole prison arc.
She did. She had absolutely nothing to say during the info discussion that started this quest.
Well, they can't all be winners, Spur. I will play as Senna going forward, just to give her a bit more importance in her own Ascension quest.
Tyon can do his thing as Cynifer. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I had no idea Shania was a Mobius. I actually thought it was going to be a Senna clone.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, C and S were the two consoles that I really tried to keep hidden from you every time you were asking for a list of the ones that were left.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Obviously, she would be able to find the new location.
Copying me.
Because she knew about it.
You're not even good with those things. Too heavy for ya. Your sister's gun.
Oh my god, was that...
In all fairness, Gondor's a bit of a bitch too.
Yeah, she kind of is.
And yes, her sister's gun was the gun she used back at the castle.
There's like layers of subtext there.
I would have if I could. Long ago. Gondor.
I'll give you this much. All of this is really great context for Shania. It just happened to come after the fact that I hated her so fucking much that she was just irredeemable in my eyes.
Which, you know, is on point, and that's actually good writing, because you're not meant to like her at that point.
Yeah. It's not meant to be redeeming for her. It is just backstory and context. That's all it is.
What's wrong?
None of this is meant to make the player and the viewers forgive her.
I think a lot of people tend to forget that, like, showing things isn't... What's the word I'm looking for? Endorsing them.
Right, yeah.
You show something terrible happening, that's not the writer saying this is acceptable. It's just taking something and playing with it in a consequence-free environment. It's not indicative of their character.
Mobius did? For real?
The perpetrator. was Shania.
Dun dun dun! History repeating itself here.
Yeah, I was going to say, not the first time that Mobius has attacked the city. I feel like we're going to recover a lot easier than the time that N did it, though.
Oh, yeah.
It happened before with Yoren. Spark it. So she's joined their ranks.
Not of her own choice, though.
It kind of was.
Senna.
She definitely wanted
I saw this
to, at the very least, she wanted to go back into the cycle of rebirth. Becoming Mobius means that she never dies to begin with, so it accomplishes the same thing.
Yeah, I remember her betraying people. I forgot she literally signed up with Mobius.
Yeah, she literally attached herself to a flame clock so that she would be reborn.
I have to do this. I swear. I'll settle this. On my life. It will be done.
Forget the cargo. Get us to the city.
Mom.
Yeah, we can come back for that.
Gondor, take us with you. Senna, you sure?
We picked a very dramatic one to end these Ascension quests with.
Go with you. This is Shania. You up to it?
A friend of ours became Mobius.
Now, my original plan for the order that I wanted to do things in had this quest immediately after Sagiri's hero quest, which features Senna a lot and honestly feels a lot more like Senna's side story than this does. But unfortunately, things didn't turn out that way. The info for this quest did not spawn because the city was in a weird state where you had to advance the main story.
Yeah, just how it is, really. Squad-a-la, we're off.
You can skip this.
Okay.
It's literally just the takeoff.
Well, when KZ skipped one of these things, it actually skipped a cutscene for him. I'm just saying, it was the Ethel one. And he was like, well, you know, the game shouldn't have done that, so oopsie doopsie.
Yeah, well, you have to go somewhere in the city to advance the next part, so you're good.
Ooh, the danger corridor. Hello?
Huh.
Still warm. Hey, guys! They're still alive!
Are you certain?
I think there might have been a small
Looks like
cutscene
he's
where they
right.
arrive and everyone looks frozen, and then they walk forward and
Their
you get this
vitals seem to
one.
be fine.
I can see them breathing. Very faintly.
Perhaps there's still time. Hurry!
Time is nothing but a concept, especially in this world.
It breaks my heart to see the city in this state. If we just defeat Mobius, stuff will go back to normal, right? Not to worry, just stick to the plan.
Okay, well.
Yeah, sure.
We like walk past him and like, hey, is that Ouroboros? Can I get your autograph?
I thought it was frozen.
Turns out it was frozen too.
You're heading down to the memorial hall, by the way.
I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Tyon?
So, back over here.
Yeah, I mean, you probably quick travel to it, but just any way you want to go to get there.
Not to worry, just
Nah, I'm
stick
good.
to the plan.
But I guess you guys are just going to be doing your own thing up there.
Unless you direct them to focus on this one. Why did they take the long way around? They didn't take the stairs.
Ouroboros works in mysterious ways, but
Oh, it's Gondor that has a Days art now. Cool, because Ashira had the launch, and now we have a hero with a Days. I'm glad that this Levinus can float, because otherwise it would just fall. That would be funny.
well, you know, the first line of Levinus is just kind of slid along the ground.
Oh, there it goes.
It's me again.
That's what happens when you topple a flying enemy over a gap there.
That was spectacular.
And I was
I think it actually cancels the topple, though, which is a little bit sad. This is not the correct way, by the way.
Is it because the
Shit. I seem to recall it being this
We
way.
need to get things back to normal.
No. It's, go through the little park here. And down those steps, just to your right.
Okay, now it's making sense.
Hurry.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she actually did a decent bit of damage, huh?
Mother!
No, she actually called her mother.
You got to her too. Shania.
What do you think, Gondor? Isn't it a work of art?
Shania.
Did you do this? Tell me!
What the fuck do you think?
Being Mobius. It's just incredible.
So you know that we've killed literally almost all the rest of them, right?
Billions. Literally billions.
There's 4 left besides you, and one of them is Zed.
I have a good feeling about me being one of those 4.
That's why you made everyone stop.
I even have the power to stop the very flow of air itself. What do you think might happen if I do that?
Something fucky, I'm sure.
Dare. It's a real sight to behold, eh, Gondor? I could almost paint it right now.
I used to be a painter, you know, before you broke that part of me.
You're asking that now? You know why, Gondor.
By the way, there is a special thing that we can do after this quest is over, if you want to show that off.
Sure.
And then I'll repaint it all in my own hue.
Painting terms.
A nice red will do.
Like blood.
A vivid blood red.
Like that.
Shania.
That's right. You just keep on glaring. Enjoy cursing your own helplessness.
Can't move.
God, it's just like Black Doom did to Shadow in the final story of Shadow the Hedgehog for the Nintendo GameCube. Oh fuck, he's moving in the stop time. Yeah, get fucked.
You can't beat us. We've been through far worse than this.
We literally just fought 2 consoles at the same time, Shania.
Just like what you did at the castle. Huh? Oh, you Ouroboros really are infuriating little weevils.
You can go back to being dead at any time, you know.
How long trying to be one? What happened to your dream?
You might have had better luck just staying in the cycle. Because you die as a Mobius, you die in real life.
Yeah, I guess you do, Spo.
If you hate it so much, if you really hate this world, why aren't you trying to tear it down yourself? Change it with your own hands.
I told you, I'll wreck every last thing.
You can do it differently. There's still a way you can change.
Yeah, you ain't changing diddly dig, attacking the city. You want to attack Origin, that'll really surprise them.
Yeah, she kind of learned that the world sucked and then joined the part that was making the world suck.
Again, it's like Chris, oh, I want to see Noah again. Like, well, if you just sign here... Wait a minute, I just joined ISIS. Oh, this was the worst thing.
And that's why you became Mobius? Afraid it was a waste of effort. You're still nowhere near our equal.
What?
Damn.
Couldn't live up to House Fandom, could ya?
Damn.
Yeah, we were gifted. House Reed couldn't hold a candle to us.
Has Reed blown the fuck out?
Then. If that's what you want to think, then bring it.
Oh, I didn't even summon her Gormless there.
Different. Once you get a taste of my fists. Or are you gonna wimp out? Lose this one, and you won't have anywhere left to call home.
If you win, you still don't have anywhere left to call home. Let's just make that clear.
Oh. That's a Bayonetta monster. You're even lower leveled than the ones we just fought.
Yep. Like I said, why is this in Chapter 7? Gondor, you were a bit far away for that attack to hit.
Anything I should be worried about here, Spa? Oh, shit.
That, she can stop time.
Yeah, I timed that very well.
At least Tyon stayed out of it. How many buffs can you apply in the stop time, Jojo?
Oh, many. There you go, get up. I played with Senna for a little bit. I kept my word.
The game kind of forced you to play as Tyon because everyone else was frozen. Oh hey, someone had a burst as well. How about that?
That would be Gondor, I think.
I think Gondor had the daze. Someone else had the burst. Gondor also has one of the best chain orders.
Well, she can come later. Or not at all. When chosen, assures self-reactivation in addition to standard number of reactivations.
You always get her back no matter what.
I love the drop kick. Keep the buffs going. Haha! You're susceptible to break. Next turn I topple.
Wow, she actually has 75% break resistance, so that was a 1 in 4 shot.
Numbers. I'm waiting for Tyon here.
Hit that topple with lands. Tyon for the buffs, yep. And I guess you have to finish with Senna now.
This didn't really work out as I wanted.
Well, you'll get 2 characters back, because you get 1 party member and then Gondor back no matter what.
Alright, let's just hope we get Tyon's order here.
Well, you got Gondor's, which means you get an extra round. Because heroes don't use up the party gauge.
Ah, yeah, good point.
Just make sure you finish with Gondor. Oh, just off of Bravo.
Hell Dragon would love Gondor. He's all about the punching. Yeah, it's fucking go time, baby!
Did not get Tyon back, which is unfortunate.
I'm gonna win this. Too right to pick mine.
I'll pick one.
Yeah, baby.
And I would finish with Noah. He's going to do more damage than Gondor. Even though Gondor probably would have given you more points, you're going to get way more damage from Noah's attack to make up for it. Also, Uni's going to finish the fight anyway. It doesn't matter.
Bye-bye.
That was 1.5 million on that one hit.
You know, the game was a little bit grindy, so we found our thing that works, and we're just going to spam it until the credits roll. Was that 4 million?
That was 4 million. You did all 4 rounds that time.
Well, this is bullshit. I only got to be Mobius for like 5 minutes. Come on, you cunt. Square go, like.
I can't lose this!
You just did.
If I screw this one up, there's no place for me left in this world!
How do you still not get the message?
Good line read there. Yo!
Yeah.
Fucking raw. Oof.
Never thought about it, but I wonder if the crystals in all the Mobius's chests have something to do with core crystals, giving them their power.
What? How did... I'm Mobius. Gondor. I did it. I really became Mobius.
Thought I told you. Your calling, it isn't this stuff. Oh, didn't know you could paint like that.
Yeah, I'm doing some work for this new series called Metal Gear Solid.
I was just thinking that. It looks like the dude's style, doesn't it?
Ooh. Hey, this is your dad, right? Ha, and this one's my stinky old man, eh? It looks just like him. You're bloody good. But why them?
'Cause
Did you just forget
be like
these
them
scenes,
someday.
Shania?
protecting the city.
Although, you know, that's kind of how
to me.
that sort of thing works.
That your dream?
Yeah, parental abuse. Not fun.
Not sure you need to be worrying about something like that.
Huh?
They're just a bunch of old fogies. Just be true to yourself.
We'll kill them while they sleep. We'll be the elders then. And then someone will come along and kill us, and so on and so forth.
The other side of Shania's coin is that Gondor was like a bitch 99% of the time. These parts were exceedingly rare.
Same as with Yoren.
I'm sad.
You're saying that now? No one, not even once, has ever expected that from me.
I'm kind of doubting that scene ever actually took place. I think you might be gaslighting me so I don't die in agony.
Is that Titania's gun, Shania?
Yeah. She's not around anymore. I have to do what I can.
Shania, put it down.
Huh?
Put the gun down.
Okay.
The only two blades we ever see her use belong to other people.
Wouldn't you prefer something a little more like this?
Huh? But...
Daddy just wants to see his daughter enjoying doing the things she loves the most.
Papa.
The one good person in her life.
Better remove him.
Yeah. Mobius just watching on the telly, like, this one next.
His dad would be like, you know what would really spice this up? A dead dad.
Hey.
In fact, that's what the two D's in my name stand for. Dead dad.
You hate it, right? Your name? Why not ditch it?
Like that's an option. Much as I whine about it, it makes me feel connected wherever I am. It's special because it's the name she gave me. kinda the same as your talent.
You know, the one that you squandered. Remember that?
Nice.
And you're literally turning into light.
I like it.
Thanks for your input, Sana. Great Ascension quest.
Yeah, the actual quality of the quest aside, it doesn't feel like Senna's quest.
It's kind of mismatched. Like, this would have been an amazing one for Gondor.
The one she does have, Gondor's actual Ascension quest, is pretty good. I like it. I think this fits a lot better. And I think Sagiri's Unlock quest should have been Senna's Ascension quest. We got a new hero with Mio's quest. Why not do the same for Senna?
We'll make that world ourselves.
And then we'll outlaw painting,
We'll make
just
it
because I'm a fan of irony.
So we should probably go make sure everyone else in the city is safe, right?
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, do stop. You're wasting your time with that.
Oh, boy.
Huh? How much longer will you drag our family's name through the mud? So she met her end as our Mobius. Please. What a pathetic child.
Say that again!
Jesus. Monica is fucking huge.
Yeah. She was Guernica's daughter, I believe. Was that correct?
Yes. House raid's a bitch.
Gold team rules.
I thought maybe parents would be closer to their kids somehow.
Nope.
Like that warmth we felt would go on throughout their lives.
That baby turned out to be Hitler.
I thought that might have been
Senna,
the
you're wrong
answer
in
we were
every
looking
regard.
for.
It's an illusion.
Also famous for,
It's a fact of
you know,
life
almost being a famous painter.
I would love to say that I thought of that before saying it, but complete
Everything that we're
coincidence.
trying to achieve, is that an illusion too? It's all just a big lie? Senna.
Whether it ends in a lie or not is up to you. We all have to crawl face down in the mud, believing we'll come out smiling.
Mother.
Table set, by the way.
Huh?
Let's fill up that tum.
Hopefully they got everyone to the hospital beforehand.
Yeah, for real.
Don't zoom in on this.
Yeah, it's not great. While we're here at the Remembrance Stones, or whatever this is called, according to my notes, and I think I got this from the Xenoblade Wiki, if you put Monica in your party while you're here, she will say something about Shania.
Next time round, she'll be fine.
Should we tell her? Mobius, don't get another shot.
Maybe if we fix the world, she'll come back, though.
Interesting.
Don't really know about all of that.
There we go, folks. That's all the non-story Mobii done. So let's see what Spar's going on about here.
Yep, hopefully the wiki is correct and I have not been lied to.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, here we are.
I'll come again soon. Keep an eye on me, would you? Shania, we can't leave your name here, but your desires, your hopes, we'll shoulder them for you.
That's nice.
That's more in depth than what you'd usually get as well. Alrighty, where to now, Spar?
If we have time to continue, we're gonna do the Uniting the Seven Nopon quest, which I believe we have to go back to Mr. Salmon for.
Okay.
To make sure, I will pull it up in the guide since I don't have notes for it. That's in the city, by the way. Nope, I was wrong. You were actually going to the right place. It's at the Centridge Harbor Control. He is sometimes in the city, so that is my bad.
Sometimes in the city.
Yeah, there's the quest right there.
Try not to get in the bitching super ship before it's time.
I think getting in the ship doesn't trigger anything. You have to go to a spot out in the Cadencia region to trigger that.
Hey, Samon.
Hey, so about those other Nopon that have this hammer.
Friends still have piece of origin metal, yes?
You mean the sword, or...?
You know what I'm saying. Don't fucking play games with me. That tiny gleam on radar, slightest blip of light. Really? Huh. I wonder if it's this. Yeah, it sort of looks like origin metal if you squint.
Yeah, this is what the odd shards were the entire time. They were all pieces of origin.
I knew that because I accidentally spoiled myself looking up locations of them because Spar wanted me to get specific ones. And, yeah.
I could have given you the info for them sooner if I had thought about it, but not really a big deal. You probably could have guessed if you had thought about it.
I suspected they were important for, endgame stuff.
There are a lot, because you get one shard from each unique monster, and some of them can actually drop multiple if you beat them again. And also there's a whole bunch just kind of sitting out in the world to grab as well.
I'm not entirely sure if we'll be able to get everyone's upgrade, but I'll do what I can.
Absolutely not. You only have enough for one of them.
Oh boy.
The ones that I specifically told you to get are for Noah's upgrade, because I figure his weapon is the coolest and the most story relevant.
Of course, yeah. We also need Nopon who wield this hammer. Okay, well, there's one in back from Wildwood. There's the, cook dude. Six scattered in the world.
And it's a good thing that you have all of the quests done to actually access all of the Nopon. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this now because you would need to go do that.
There you go.
Because some of them take a while to get access to. Like, one of them is the one from Riku and Manana's Ascension quest. So you've got to do that.
Yeah, that one was pretty crazy. Okay, lead on, Spur.
Alright, the first one is Tim Papa, the one from Riku and Manana's Ascension quest. He is on Daedal Isle.
He sure is, Spur.
Which is the big one in the middle.
Big one in the middle.
Yes, it's that island that you were just on.
Well, I'm confused, so... Eternal Canopy, yeah.
Because you've got to go... I'm pretty sure you have to go into the middle area to get to him.
I think I have a warp at that location now, but it's quicker to go this way. Yeah, this shouldn't take long at all.
I mean, it's going to take longer to just run to the guys and listen to them talk than anything else. Also, we get to show off Daedal Isle, which is kind of terrifying if you're not at the right level.
It's pretty cool.
Definitely more of the Leftheria Archipelago inspiration rather than the Aerith Sea.
Yeah, how was that for you, by the way? Because you played 2 last.
I kind of sped through the archipelago, so in terms of how I felt about it in that game, I didn't really think that much. Some of the parts where you had to go like into caves and around like water shields and stuff was really cool. In terms of how it was in this game, in this region, I really recognized a lot of the Aerith Sea stuff and just didn't really know the rest of the stuff, so it didn't mean much to me.
It's really funny. They literally said, go this way to avoid all the enemies. And what do? I go the other way. I got turned around at one point is the thing. Hey, Tempapa. Let's pick this up. I'm so happy we caught you. It's friends again? Tempapa busy with preparations of house move.
So this Nopon was a very famous cook that Manana wanted to get training from as part of the Ascension quest. Riku has basically no involvement in the quest whatsoever.
Riku just there to look pretty. Yeah, it was Samon. When Samon call, Nopon must answer. Tempapa must return alone. Do not get wrong idea. Tempapa have duty to Samon, only that. Yeah, just go back to the city.
Well, the harbor and Sword Marsh, at least.
Yeah.
I think actually they do go back to the city, which is weird, because you start it in Sword March, but you actually go back to where he sits in the city. Okay, so the next one is the Hillside Ferronis Hulk, which I believe is in the Fornis region.
Let's have a look here. Rest spots. Tableland. I don't think I have it.
You've done this quest because you told me you had it. It might be back in the Isha region.
Yeah. Let's have a look. New Inspector. Shared Secret.
It's not going to show you the quest marker for these guys.
Ah. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, good.
Were you scared, Smart? Did you feel the sins crawling up your back there?
I was about to go look up exactly where this is at, but fortunately you found it. So this guy had a quest that we picked up pretty early on, that we had to find a bunch of items to rehydrate him because he was out in the desert.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
I don't know if he had a hammer back then, but it would have been so long ago that I couldn't remember.
Interesting.
I should write this all down.
Yeah, and Pain is the guy we're looking for.
Truly then, nobody better at scheming ideas for profit and caravans. It's Masterpod who came up with the idea of register. You don't say. That's so different from Rika and Manana's areas of expertise. Takes all sorts, I guess. Okay, I thought you were gonna give me prizes for getting a lot of things, but whatever.
Nope, you need all of them.
Hey Pain, you're a merchant, yeah? Can you actually use that ultimate hammer? Of course, Pain just used for crushed mid-afternoon armored chestnut snack. I've heard it's a pretty important hammer. I don't know why I use that voice for uni. Are you allowed to use it for snack purposes? I'd like to see them fucking stop me. Pain consider taking Disciple to teach hammer skill to, but everyone only interested in trade. How would you feel about the chance to get to properly use it again? There's someone with a hammer-shaped favour to ask. Pain retired from that sweaty work long time ago. Didn't we help you out when you were on your last legs? Meh. Pain got no choice, but Pain not come cheap. We'll work something out. Pain accept. Is workshop ready? Here are the coordinates. We'll catch up with you later. You only had like 5 voices there. Pain prepare cost estimate for friends.
Oh, good. On top of everything, we have to pay him.
Yeah, that's a Nopon, alright.
The next one is in the Fornis region, actually this time, at the Sage's Domicile.
Okay, landmark.
And you told me you had done this quest, so hopefully you haven't. So this is a little system of caves that you can find out in the Danaw Desert, and you have to go through some trick doors to get here, if I recall correctly. You have to solve a puzzle to get through the doors, and you get here, and he has like a shop for stuff that you can buy with the Nopon coins.
Mm-hmm. Friends find more Nopon coin? Or could friends not wait for latest work of Berber? We're looking for Nopon who can wield the ultimate hammer. Meme, this is tool that passed down from Masterpon who taught way of build trick caravan. Okay, Berber are astonished that they're people who know value of hammer. Berber are happy to help with task. I'm glad to hear it. You'll need to go to the coordinates I've sent you and report to a Nopon called Samon. Berber, go now! Wow, she just left her friend like that.
So that's the state of affairs.
The next one is in the lower Mactha Wildwood. I think you know which one it is. Yeah, you gotta go all the way from there.
I can't believe I'm gonna go all the way to work on a Monday. Spar just had to pop off for a sec. Hopefully he'll be back by the time we're done with this particular person, whose mission made us just basically follow them around this place and just kind of look at various landmarks. Not too big of an ask, you know.
The perfect solution.
I am walking across poison, and I'm loving it. Yeah, stay away from that. There's that unique over there. Low frame rate quad wing. I haven't opened up that space on the right. Oh boy. Never a good idea to get too close to a dragon. Unless it's THD. Because he's a darling. This is making me want to replay Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition. Big fan of Magna Forest. And hopefully he hasn't gone shopping, because he should be just up here. Did he pay someone to build this house for him? Nopon are pretty resourceful. I guess he could have asked his friends to help. Jinjin, could we persuade you to wield that hammer for us? We kinda need a favour. You have need of anvil of Jinjin? Jinjin happy to drop everything and help. Thank you so much. I'll send you the coordinates of the place we need you to go. We'll meet you there later, okay? Don't worry about Noah popping in. He does that from time to time. Are you okay to go alone? Jinjin make all Saurus skip with power of noise. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume that means you'll be fine.
I am back.
Hello.
Just in time to tell you where the last one is at.
God bless.
It is at the Legart prison camp, and you will need Valdi as your hero for this one.
Okay. Funny story, there's a container in here that I have no idea how to get.
Huh, I don't remember where it is. I think the Nopon is back in the cells area. So you might have to either quick travel or run past another quest trigger.
It's fine.
This place was made to...
Made to what? Made to what?
I'm here too, and I'll do my part.
You're literally here just so we can do this quest, Valdi. Sad to say. This is going to trigger when you run into it.
Number 7. Hey, number 7, are you listening? Ah! Apologies, number 6. What do you need of me?
So in case it wasn't clear, the people from Colony Zero decided to take over the prison because they didn't want to stay in that little cave where they were at.
Yeah, the shithole. I wouldn't even, to be honest.
Yeah. So there's the whole thing of coming back here, you take out the prison warden, because he's still here somehow for whatever reason, and then you basically spend a lot of time setting it up, and it costs a lot of money.
I've done all that. I had a surplus of, equipables, so I just sold a lot of those. Honestly, I don't understand this whole name concept, but I'll leave the decision to you. Compliance. I will give it my consideration. Huh. The name Sagiri.
And that green dot at the lower right corner of the map, I believe.
Okay. Lower right-hand corner. Ah, Fixie Fixie. You know the amiibo for Mithra and Pyra?
Yeah.
There is actually a Nopon who, if you do a series of stuff, can give you the abilities that those amiibo give you. It has a very funny name as well. I can't exactly remember it, but it's like Me Bibobo or something.
Alright. We'll have to show that off at some point.
I don't think we'll have time, honestly.
We could probably fit it into one of the bonus videos.
Yeah, well, Godmember came to me, told me about the prerequisites, and I was like, fuck that.
So yeah, this was the Master Pawn that Valdi was talking about the whole time back during his quest.
Oh. What are you doing here? Can't you come out? Valdi, Fixie Fixie is tired.
So very tired.
Oh, make thing, fix thing, nothing have meaning. Everything get broke, damaged, stolen.
I know that feel.
All people of Ionios only do fighting. Is that how you think of me too? Is that how you felt back then? Meh? Be a friend to all and an enemy of none. Your words, Master Pon, and this gauntlet served me well all this time. Now it's my turn to be there for you. Valdi. First, come out. I'm worried about you, Master Pon. Friends want Fixie Fixie make something, then Fixie Fixie have to go to workshop. But you said you were tired. Not stand idly by while apprentice fight. If Fixie Fixie do that, then Fixie Fixie become enemy of self. Master Pond. These are the coordinates. Will you be okay going by yourself? Fixie Fixie get there. Too soon for Valdi to support Fixie Fixie. Fixie Fixie show Valdi how Master Pond work. Looking forward to it, Master Pond. You're so shonen, Valdi.
And you may have noticed that out of the 7, we have only found 6. So now there is info to discuss. Fortunately, we are near places to discuss info.
Indeedy so. The thought of analysing data, even though I said I wasn't an analyst in an earlier conversation, makes me jump for joy.
Just don't touch it without asking.
Oh yeah, Valdi would love this place, come to think of it.
He sure would.
I'll draw up the rota for guard duty.
The 7 Nopon.
It's best we talk this through.
If we're going by what Mr. Samon said, then there's one Nopon left who can wield the ultimate hammer. But we've been everywhere we can think of.
The ones that Spar told us to go to.
Should make tracks for Colony 9.
I think we know who the last Nopon is.
It's a little bit obvious. Wait, who said that? I'm just saying. It could be any Nopon. Could be Riku for all you know. Last one is Riku. Oh, thank you for telling us. What?
Remember when he said he was just a garden variety Nopon?
I can't believe you lied to me in such an obvious fashion that had foreshadowing.
He's also about to lie to us again.
So now it is time to pick up Hammer of Riku from Workshop. Oh, Riku, you beautiful bastard, you.
So Riku says that this hammer has been back in Colony 9 the whole time. The person who wrote this guide that we've been using says that they checked every single chapter of the game, and the hammer's not there. It's never here until this quest, so Riku lied to us.
Damn you, Riku.
Ready to take on the world.
Alright, Mio.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't get to finish what you want to say. Did you know, Spar?
Hmm?
The Archsage is voiced by the same guy who voices Shulk.
I did know that.
You can kind of hear it at points. Booyah, baby.
Yeah, this hammer is definitely not here until this part of the quest.
Here it is. Cloaking device is finally worn off. Also a device to make it intangible. It's Nopon secret. Riku will leave it here for a long time, so probably friends have seen before. No. Whoa, this was here?
Why didn't you use this to help us when we were, fixing the Levness or whatever?
Nah, not important. Mr. Samon's calling.
Always with the convenient timing.
And now 6 Nopon of Ultimate Hammer has arrived in city. Thanks for letting us know, Mr. Samon. The last one's with us. We'll get back to the city now. Samon waiting for friends at Workshop.
Don't leave that hammer behind.
We won't. Nothing left but to go. Yeah. We're relying on you, Riku.
We're gonna have a talk later about this, Riku.
Riku sets nagging in future. Oh, hey, Pollux.
Now we go back to the city.
There we go. You say you have Sword of End? Well, we make Sword of Ultimate End. We never use that party formation thing. I kind of just like to change on the fly.
Yeah, I definitely used it for my super boss stuff, so I could save the builds and whatnot.
Smells tasty.
Hi, Moyamba.
Bye.
Hi, Miyabi.
Goodbye. Yo, the Chaos Emeralds of Nopon are here. Everyone all here together? Now Samon make Blades of Friends even stronger. Samon knock together design specs while he wait.
So you get to upgrade the blades of the main party, but only when the original user is using that blade.
Right.
Upgrading Noah's sword does not upgrade for everyone that uses the sword fighter class. Only for Noah when he's using that class.
Fair enough.
It's a bit limited in its use, but they don't cost much because the shards aren't used for anything else.
Samon call everyone, so leader is Samon. Not here. Yes, get on with it.
Fixie have places to be.
Mehem, give Samon a shout when everything ready.
Now, if I have counted correctly, you should have enough to do Noah's upgrade. Those silver coins will come in handy as well.
Within the city, you'll find Samon's workshop. Hand over origin shards to the legendary Nopon smiths, of whom there are 7, to improve your weapons. Hello, Samon. Pain, not... Oh, I spoke to the wrong person.
Yep, it does that.
There are Nopon who understand humans, Nopon who not understand humans. And like Pain, also Nopon for whom's only concern is prosperity of Nopon. With many differences in idea, they know Nopon of one feather if friends catch drift of Pain. Thank you for the 10 understanding points. Ooh. And the Blade of Noah will be stronger.
And more badass.
Oh, there we go. Samon start work straight away.
Feel free to try to gather some to get the other upgrades. I'd say most of the others aren't quite as cool. Lands is probably my second favorite. Samon gonna do anything? He's just kind of wiggling.
Yeah, baby. Ooh.
Yes, and it now has a new name as well. Its name is Truthsinger, which is really fucking cool.
That's Lord of the Rings tier. I like that a lot.
You can check that out in the hero roster, actually, because it has the name of his blade. That's in the system menu.
Ah, yes.
Weapon, Truthsinger.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Previously, I believe the name of the weapon was just Veiled Sword, which is kind of lame.
No, Truthsinger is pretty badass. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Aegis.
Mm-hmm, yep, it's got that look to it.
So, how big is the buff that I've got here, exactly?
Let's see, the guide should say. It does not, very unfortunate. I think it says on the wiki that it's like a small increase to attack power and crit rate. So it's not huge, but I mean, you're not using the shards for anything else, so...
Yeah, I get you. Well, folks, we have done pretty much everything. There is now no more need for us to stall. So, next time, we'll be heading out into the seas of the Cadencia region towards Origin, and, I have been waiting for this moment for a fairly long time. I'm very excited to finish this game.
I feel like, depending on the length and, how long it takes us to get through stuff, that we're going to have 2 parts left, one for Origin and one for the final boss itself. So, we're not quite at the very end point yet, but we will see.
Alright, folks, we'll see you next time for possibly the penultimate part of Xenoblade Chronicles 3.